recipe correct for my house, because it really depends a lot on where you live, how things go. So check it out. Dusted the board with rice flour. So my dough, it's only been fermenting less than 2 hours, and it actually looks just like the dough you see on all these content creators. Check it out. It's jiggly. See how jiggly it is? It peels away from the side. It's got bubbles all over the bottom. So we're going to dump it out. I'll let you guys look at it. That's a big batch of dough right there. Enough for 2 loaves. I think I might need to turn the volume up. There you go. You guys can hear me now. I don't think I need anything from here. I mean, you could grab what's in here. Probably be easier with the bench stopper. Okay, I still am learning how to shape my dough. Some people, let's see, use water. Other people use flour. I have white rice flour. Okay. So what I'm going to do, dump the dough onto a lightly floured surface, which is right here, and I'm going to cut it in half. I'm not really very good at eyeing stuff like this, so I'll try my best. What I'm going to do, since it was 2,000 grams in total, I'll put it in the, I want to cut it. I'll put it in the bowl to weigh it, because this is 2 loaves. I got my hands lightly dusted. Keep that away. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this bowl back on here, because I'm going to work one bowl at a time. All right, let's see how much this weighs. And this actually is a higher hydration dough than the last one I made. The last one I made was 65%. This is 70%, based on flour to water ratio. Okay, so put this guy in the bowl. See how big this thing is. Pretty massive. And these bench scrapers are a lifesaver, believe me. And that is 902. So let's put another 100. What I'm learning is that with sourdough, you move really fast, supposedly. So, what I'm trying to do, pretty close.
Yeah, did you eat? Are you eating?
I'm looking for something to eat.
Huh?
I'm looking for something to eat.
Any more chicken?
No, I'll make some more.
I thought you were making lasagna. Here, what?
I'm gonna have a chicken.
I'll just have this one. You can have the rice.
Eat it all.
I'm trying to making the rice?
Hmm?
Aren't you making the rice?
I never did. I'm live streaming. Oh, just turn it off. Just turn it off.
I thought you said you were gonna make.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, that's 1,000 right there.
Huh?
All right, so now this rice flour, what I'm gonna do is use this bench scraper. Also, gonna dump a little bit of rice flour, a little more, to prevent my hands from sticking on it. Basically, I'm gonna shape it, okay? So you get up under it, put the rice flour beneath it, that way it's not gonna stick as much. I saw another person do this. Actually kind of helpful for me. Big old board. Okay, so we shape it. Basically, put a little more flour down there. Just pick it up, stretch it. It's sticky. This is the pre-shape. They have the final shape later. Basically stretching the dough a little bit, kind of like what they do with pizza. Alright, after you stretch it into a big, large rectangle, fold it back up over itself. Okay. That. And I don't know why, but for some reason when I watch all these content creators, they fold theirs up from the back first. But I would think, why not fold it up from the front, like this way, because it's facing you, right? But then you just roll it, right? And remember, if it sticks, use that bench scraper. Move it. And roll it back onto itself, like so, like a geese. Pinch the sides. I'm just going by what I've seen. I'm still learning. Alright, so now we're going to take it. I want to put a little more flour in it. Put it in the center here. Now I'm going to pull it, and shape it. What that does is it tightens it up. I've seen some people, when there's bubbles in it, they pop them. I don't know. I don't understand why. There you go. You have one right next to you too, honey. So you can see it, right? So now you can use the bench scraper to basically bring it back. Pull it. Pull and reach under. You have to move it. Pull and reach under.
I just need a glass. No, never mind.
There's one in the freezer. Trying to get this to shape really nice, and it's not. But you can see all those humongous air bubbles in there. I'm pretty stoked about that. Once you're done like that, sprinkle some rice flour on top.
Plastic, yummy.
Throw it out of the house for a second, sir.
Flip it over. Okay, then you take this part, throw it in a flour banneton basket, which is going to help it retain its shape.
I know.
This is where I'm kind of lost because I see a lot of people, what they do is they tighten it up, so they like pull it in. But I don't, there's that big bubble. I don't know what I'm doing. But this is supposed to help trap the air inside, right? Then you put a little more flour on it. I don't have all the fancy schmancy tools that I see a lot of these people have. I do have a cover though. You can get these at Walmart really cheap, or a dollar store, shower cap. My wife got me this for Christmas. These are pretty cool because they have a fancy, I don't know if you see that regular or backwards, but because the camera's flipped. So now what I'm going to do is put it in the fridge and do the cold proof, right? So I will be baking this bread tomorrow morning. Let it sit in the fridge for about 12 hours. I'm going to move this camera. How are you guys seeing everything here? All right. Hey, that's pretty cool. Jesus is the God Junior? All right. All right. So now we're ready for the next loaf. Just gonna pop it out. And like I said, I use flour, rice flour. These are the instructions for this recipe that I was given that I can't give out. So then what I've seen people do is they'll dust the top of this, right, before they pop it out. But you can see all the bubbles in there, man. I'm pretty stoked about this. And it's very jiggly. See that? They say that when it's jiggly, because it has a greater hydration ratio. There we go. And that just means you have more water in your dough. There we go. So, do the same thing with this loaf. Alright? I don't know about you guys, but I try to get all of the flour out that I can, or whatever of the dough that's left in here. Because I just keep thinking it's going to be in the bread, right? You're going to cook it, make it. So, here we go. Take this dough. I like when I see that. Plop it down. Now we're going to stretch it out. Stretch it out into a big rectangle. This looks more like an oval. Supposedly this helps build up the gluten strength. So. Don't be afraid to use that bench scraper. I'm not good enough, like, still learning, so working on my technique along the way.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Fold it in, alright? Same thing, this side, and you fold it. I'm gonna flip this around because I don't know about you. I like rolling stuff away from me versus to me.
Dad, I'm just gonna put some ice on the stove.
What do you need?
I'm just gonna put some ice on the stove real quick.
Okay. They can't. You're out of the picture, so they can't see you. There's a pan on there already.
That's for Mom.
I thought it was for the rice.
No.
You can use it if you want to. Okay. But it's not, it's way more than 2 cups in here.
I noticed.
Okay. So now I'm gonna take that little pieces of flour that came off my hand. Now I'm gonna shake this. All right. You can use this bench scraper. Nice.
I need like a cup. Sorry.
they heard that. Okay, so now, after I somewhat shaped it, I used the bench scraper, right? Now I'm gonna pull it back. Pull it back and reach under. And supposedly the technique is supposed to be head to hip, right? So head to hip. And then, not head and shoulders, knees and toes like my wife said. Okay, I'm very easily distracted and I can't multitask. So when I hear the littlest things, I don't want to say it throws me off, but. And then I'm the village idiot as well, so. Okay, so you pull it to you and you reach under and you shape it. You keep doing that, right? You pull it to you. And if it's sticky, I see people wet their hands, and I also see them use flour. So it's a little bit, for me, it's a little intimidating, only because when you first start on this and you don't actually have somebody that knows how to make bread really well helping you or tutoring you, it's can be a little intimidating, right? And since you don't know what you're doing, you're basically learning as you go, and it's not as easy as you think when things don't come out right. So, pull it to you. Because I believe that you're gonna shape it one more time also, supposedly. Well, not with this recipe, but they have a pre-shape. They let it sit for a while, shape it again, and then they put it in the basket, which is called a banneton. You're not gonna walk because you don't have clothes on. So just wait. I'm live, so. What do you need? Just tell me.
Don't you have one right there?
She does.
Then use the part that doesn't have the red top on it. Pick up the red top.
Welcome to our house, by the way. Okay, so now I'm going to shape it, right? I'm pulling it to me, reaching under. Again, no matter how big of a board I have, I always find the edge and want to pull it off. This is where you shape the dough into what's called they call it a bowl, basically round, right? Because those fancy loaves you see, the artisan loaves, you see them in different places. And what that does is it tightens the skin, it gets those bubbles inside, those air bubbles, and that's what's going to make your bread. You've already developed the gluten strength. It makes what that does, the gluten strength in the dough, when the dough rises, because it's strong, the gluten is strong, it blows up like a balloon. You know when you blow a balloon up, right? You blow into the hole and the balloon doesn't pop. But have you ever blown into a balloon? What happens when you blow into the balloon to its very limits? It pops, right? Well, with sourdough bread, from what I understand and in my experience, if you have to put relief cuts in it, so you score it, right? Because what happens is all those bubbles, that gas in the bread, it expands. That's why it rises up. Okay, so now I put that flour on the top. I got my banneton basket covered, and I'm going to flip it over. This is the top of the loaf. So I have to flip it over and put it in here, all right? So, then, I like to clean up that dough a little bit. Then what you do, take this and you pull it together, right? You tighten it up. They call it sewing, and I guess it does kind of look like sewing because it tightens the skin. And this gives your dough a really good rise, right? But then pull it together. Kind of like, what are those called, Liz? Pot stickers? Mm-hmm. And then they have something else where, oh gosh, wontons. But if you look at the bottom of them, they have a certain look to them. So that's what this does right here. So dust it with flour, cover it, and we're good. I'm going to be off the air very shortly. Cover that.
Dad, what does off the air mean?
Ending the stream.
Oh.
This is what I was talking about. These little shower caps. Okay, you can get them really cheap, and they work great. Okay, so take a shower cap, throw it on here. I put some rice flour on there. Now it's going to go into the refrigerator and proof. When you put them in the refrigerator, it's supposed to give it more flavor, make it a little more tangy or sour. So, but yeah, bread's something else when you start making it. I turn into a nutty professor, like mad scientist, trying to get this right. But it's pretty fun to do. There you go. So that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to be baking at least one of these. After you make your bowls, because the oval one's called the batard, you can let them stay in the fridge for days, like up to 10 days or so. But that's it, man. Thanks for watching, you guys. You can subscribe to the channel, send me money if you want. I don't know. But have a great night. God bless you. Oh, and Happy New Year. Go
Alright.
Raiders, Raider Nation.
Hey, Dad, you can also.
Bye-bye.
Wait. What can I say it?
No.
What can I say it?
You want to say something?
Yeah.
My daughter wants to say something, but you can't see her. She is real, though. What would you like to say?
Can you unlike and unsubscribe and
Oh,
comment?
but my youngest daughter always says to unlike and unsubscribe.
Yeah.
That's what she says. So, but I say the opposite because I'm me. So have a great night, you guys. Take care, and God bless you.